Okay, so since we have the Ultimate Gohan Super Easy A, we've got AGL Gohan with his temporary buff. We're going to try out an all Gohan team challenge, and we're also doing the versus Super Saiyan Gohan Blue Zone Family Kamehameha. So full Gohanception here. Do let me know down below in the comment section which is your favorite Gohan unit in the game. I don't know if I should specify without picking Beast, because I'm sure a bunch of people would just pick Beast because he's like the best unit in the game, or arguably still the best unit in the game. But yeah, we do have physical least Gohan, as some people like to call him. Wow, turn 1 you have 495k defense. That's pretty good. Unfortunately though, typically, the only two units we have on the team, apart from the two leaders, right, the two Tech Gohans, the only two units we have on the team with the same name, being both of the Ultimate Gohans, of course both had to be on the first turn. So, I guess we should just float you off to get him on the same turn with Beast, right? I think that probably makes the most sense. Means less orbs for you, but... yeah, as I said in when we were talking about him the other day, one of the best things about the Ultimate Gohan, in Ultimate Gohan, is you only have to get to 7 ki, and then you get the extra 5. And that gives him the extra ki to then get the super. Himhan team. Yeah, even with physical Beast Gohan. I mean, physical Beast Gohan can still be okay. And obviously, well, we say Beast, right? Physical Ultimate Gohan. We're going to get him linked up with Beast Gohan. So he's going to have all of his links. And then obviously once Beast's target ability is active, he can hopefully keep him safe. It's one of those things though, it's like the team doesn't have a scouter. And if physical Gohan is the one that eats the super as we get later into the event, obviously he's not going to live. So... good old Beast least Gohan getting the additional normal. We love to see it. And we could use that straight away, but it's a bit too early, I think, to be throwing out the Family Kamehameha standby. Also, I don't think we want the Roshi OST here. Where's the AGL Ultimate Gohan one? That one's pretty good. Let's put that one on. Alright. Beast is only getting hit once, so he's not going to have super high crit chance. Alright. That was the perfect OST. I'm not taking in Broly slander when AGL Bardock ECA. Did AGL Bardock ECA this year for both versions? Was it this year? If he did, then yeah, AGL Bardock probably the worst ECA of the year. As much as people don't like in Broly, I think there are certain situations where he can be decent. Like, but yeah, in terms of Dokkan Fest or LR like ECAs, they have all been pretty good. So maybe Int Broly is one of the worst ones. But if AGL Bardock was technically this year, then yeah, he's probably one of the biggest disappointment ones. And I say this, as you guys know, as a huge Bardock fan. But wow, Gohan not getting the RNG on this turn. Oh yeah, because his EZA was part of the Frieza thing, wasn't it? So yeah, it was this year. It's just like, why, especially in base, like his Super Saiyan form is good, but like, especially in base, it's like, make him be on a team where you're using low class warriors, but then we're not going to buff any low class warrior units. Well, they could have done the they could have done like the Bardock Squad Great Ape like Easy A's. Right, we're still waiting on all of those. Well, yeah, I guess we'll float off that Gohan for now. Let's do that, get some extra HP back. Who's the Easy A you're most pleased with? I think maybe like Physical Janemba's up there. I was always a big fan of Physical Janemba, and now he is just absolutely crazy. Like the fact that we've had turns of him on like the Gohan team where he's hitting like 30 million attack whilst also being such an insane tank. Also a big fan of like the Frieza and Golden Frieza and 17 Easy A as well. They're really good. In Blue Evolution Vegeta. I mean, yeah, the 6 years obviously very good. But yeah, let me know in the comments who's your favourite Easy A from this year. I guess we could include Super Easy A's as well. Let me know. But yeah, In Gohan should be fully built up. Once he gets fully built up, now he can like comfortably sit into this role of just being like a floating support unit. Because he's got guard, 70% chance to dodge, and relatively good like raw defense after supering. So as like a slot 3 unit, he's not going to be in like much danger. I'd be kind of worried about doing this. Beast Gohan's going to get hit multiple times, so his crit chance is going to be really high. So he should be able to take out Trunks. Now, the only tools that I'm not even aware of specific ones, but that's auto farm stuff is all like, is essentially like bots, which is a thing you can risk getting your account banned for. It's when it just like, you can like run it basically just like runs a script and it like completes everything. But alright, Physical Gohan actually getting the additionals. Spoke a little bit too soon. Damn, 65k from STR Goten. Funnily enough, it's like, is Physical Gohan the worst unit on the team? Maybe. In fact, looking at everyone else, he probably is. Alright, so Videl is stunned. Okay, they only share Fierce Battle and they share All in the Family, so we would lose some defense from Lynx. But then if we attack Goten with this Gohan, we attack lower anyway. Just try and get rid of Videl here, I think. Yeah, Goten does hit really hard. Although usually he hits really hard when Trunks is alive, right? Because he gets the buff for Trunks still being alive, but Trunks is obviously gone now, so... Wait, can he be attack lowered? No. Here we got AGL Gohan with his temporary pre-anniversary buff. We've got no Android on the team or Android enemy though, so we won't be getting the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan transformation. As we are running a full Gohan team, there is no Android Gohan. How come no one picked AGL Nail? Well, if your favourite EZA for this year is AGL Nail, then we're in the same boat as Tala's World. Alright, nice. Take out Videl. I mean, it's got a nice like free spot here where physical Gohan doesn't have to get hit. What do you think of a worldwide celebration with decisive strike theme? Carnival Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo, and then Carnival Super Saiyan 2 Kefla versus Goku, Frieza, and 17. I suppose it wouldn't be versus, but like that's the two parts. I think it'd be interesting if they did that though, having like a Kefla as part of a dual thing, but the other unit not being UI Goku. But yeah, could EZA 23rd World Tournament Goku, Marjuni up, half to Power Kid Goku, and then Tech Kefla and AGL Blue Kaioken. AGL Blue Kaioken Super EZA definitely has the potential to be quite good. Right, who needs stacks the most at this point? As the guest one is still slightly lower. So we'll do this. I mean, the thing is, going a little bit slower, taking a little bit longer in the first in this first phase isn't the end of the world, right? Because we have units like Tech Gohan that's going to be building up. In Ulma Gohan has his full passive up now, so. Yeah, 12 million for the AGL LR Gohan, still in Super Saiyan 1, is pretty good. And of course, remember, we're running Tech Gohan as the leader, so we've got double 170 leads. I'll do this now. Start getting this charged up, and then have float off physical Gohan and hope that he doesn't take any attacks. Oh. Because we'll save his active skill for when he comes back again. Okay, good. He's Supering Beast. Because, yeah, we definitely can't have this guy super physical Ulma Gohan. We've got enough ki to get the potential additional attack. Of course, it's a normal. 2 additional normals. Yep, typical physical Ultimate Gohan turn. It takes double digits though. So you're up to 1.7 million. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh. Not getting the opportunity to pick up a lot of orbs though, annoyingly. But yeah, 5 turns to charge the family Kamehameha is kind of crazy. Although I should have really thought about it again, even though I just said it is. We're not on a 200% team, so ideally we can finish off this guy before we have to use the family Kamehameha, because it would be really awkward having to use it like in this phase. I mean, once Gohan, the tech Gohans have stacked up enough, then obviously they can transform and they'll be doing some big damage as well. But and in Gohan, even though he's floating, so he's obviously not going to stack up as quickly, he does infinitely stack his attack. Although we are against a physical enemy, so... Crits on normal, yep, okay. Well, that's an interesting turn up for the rotation, eh? Yeah, we're just not getting a lot of orbs, so we're not really charging the thing very much, are we?
Time to get serious.
And Beast Gohan, mine's 55% without being hit first, so... Still got a 9.5, but... We just need to finish him off on this next turn, otherwise it's going to be a bit awkward. It's not going to happen though, is it? Prime Power talk to Jiro. I mean, the only thing we could do... we don't want to transform this Tech Gohan this early though, right? He's not even at 1 million defense yet. He is with All in the Family, but... Yeah, I think we are not going to be able to do this without the family Kamehameha getting used against this guy, which is really awkward. Because if we use his active skill, it's not exactly going to do a lot of damage. At least this way, Gohan gets hit first, gets bonus damage. And then we do this. We've got the full 24 key for Gohan as well. This is where we need like the God RNG to come in clutch, like Tech Gohan getting a quad super turn and stuff like that, which also ideally getting some crits. The friend Tech Gohan that I found, like, funnily enough, the fact there was actually a guest friend Tech Gohan has all defense equips. Not like defense and something else or anything like that. It's just literally all raw defense equips. It's just like 3 skill orb slots, which is kind of funny. Wow, Gohan just didn't get any additionals. Damn. Well, we're all relying on physical Ultimate Gohan. I know, if he lives on like 1 HP, it's going to be such a pain. We should have just used the active skill. And there goes physical Ultimate Gohan, getting 1 additional normal and no other extra attacks. Like, what an absolute fraud. How do people defend him for so long? Like, come on. Well, unfortunately, that is what it is. Would have been a nice start to the next phase to get a big chunk of damage off of these guys, but rip. Right, so let the guest go in slot 1 since he's got, well, already got over 1 million defense. Probably start transforming the Beast Gohans or the Tech Gohans soon. Get through this last part a little bit quicker. Well, I mean, Tech Gohan's built up to doing some relatively decent attack stats. Up to 12 million now. Yeah, the easy A's are like Tuesday morning for me, 5 AM. So it's like 39 hours from now or something. Your Gohan actually getting crits. I mean, that's the funny thing about him not being able to transform is he's just going to keep infinitely stacking forever for this run. So his defense is going to get like quite high. The thing about Tech Gohan having the potential to do so many additionals as well is it's not the end of the world if you miss like the key with him, and then just hope that he does get the additionals here. Although he just got a whole load of additional normals. Well, I feel like I probably shouldn't still be keeping physical Gohan on the rotation, but his active skill could come in handy. Yeah, man, once his defensive buffs start to run out, 55% Beast Gohan definitely can get caught. But we're saving his target ability till the final phase, basically. Bro, this guy, we got the 24 key and everything, and he still did 2 additional normals. Like, this is an absolute showcase. If nothing else, this video is an absolute showcase for just how terrible physical Ultimate Gohan can be. Like, there are runs where he can be good, but how many times now have we got the key and he just gets additional normals? Like... This Gohan obviously super good though. Oh, we got to be careful. You've got no guard. Although actually, it doesn't really matter if he doesn't have guard when he has 2.7 million defense. Should I transform you now? Probably is about time. Yeah, it's at 2 million defense next to Norma Gohan. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, the STR Gogeta thing, it's always funny every time a new unit comes out that is like crazy good, like best unit in the game, and then people will make the comparison to like the STR Gogeta release. But I think it's different because back then the game was so new, so like STR Gogeta being the absolute god that gapped the entire game was crazy because there weren't that many units. Whereas obviously, like, say when Beast came out, and Beast was definitely like hands down the best unit in the game, it's not like you needed him to beat the end game content, right? Because there was still plenty of other units that were super, super good. How do I want to do this? See, I want to use the target ability to make sure that Gohan at the end doesn't take too much damage, but then I also want you to get more... if we were going to transform you, I'd want you to get hit first. So I think we will use the target ability. We won't transform the Tech Gohan at the front, because then Beast will get hit a few times as well. And then I'll save the active, because if physical Gohan has to come back on another turn, which hopefully won't have to happen, then at least he'll have the active skill. Because if we use it, it's one less attack that hits Beast and gives him the buff. So... Trunks and Vegeta, I know, right? When Trunks and Vegeta came out and they were the best unit in the game, and people didn't like it because people thought it was a really unhyped like moment to choose from the series for a Dokkan Fest LR. Because obviously as much as that moment is cool, it like doesn't achieve anything, and then Goku like by himself is kind of doing things that are more like feat wise more impressive against Zamasu like straight after that. So, but not caring about the source material that it comes from, I thought it was cool as a big Vegeta and Vegeta family like fan. The fact that Vegeta and Trunks unit was the best unit in the game for a little while was definitely cool, and they stayed relevant for a decent amount of time. The problem is with any unit, even if they are really good, like having a thing in their passive where they're essentially locked to being in slot 1 is going to make them age, because once they get to the point where bosses start hitting harder and harder and they can't really handle being in slot 1, that's all they're designed to do, right? So then they become essentially like unusable. At least with the 24 key, Gohan is effective against all types, so he should actually be able to do some damage here. And this Gohan can be attack lowered. I think he builds up attack though, which is why, right, that you can offset it. That's the other thing that could be the downfall for this team, is that being the slower run because of the lack of like the lower leader skill. It's turn 17. Let's go. This guy's 245k defense. That's crazy. 245k. 2.4 million, I should say. 2.45 million and guard. So yeah, obviously he just takes double-digit damage. 20 million attack as well. I mean, it's because he stacked for a long time, but 20 million attack on top of like being able to tank basically everything is pretty fun. And then 21.5. Yeah, see, in Ultimate Gohan, like I say, ideally you can throw him onto teams and use him as a floating support unit. But then if you do have him on rotation, like, he can sort of go off a little bit. Like, at this point, he has like 1 million defense with guard and 70% chance to dodge. And the enemy's already supered, so we don't even need to worry about that. Because, yeah, if he doesn't dodge, he just takes double-digit damage. It's pretty good. But yeah, but my Beast and Family Kamehameha Gohans are only 55%. So yeah, solid damage from Gohan. Just keep attacking. And then next turn, we've used the Beast target ability, but now we can use the Tech Gohan, the other Tech Gohan transformation. So yeah, this guy now 2 million defense and guard. So I think we'll be okay. He does love supering straight away. Just repeatedly every turn. He's just like, I'm going to Family Kamehameha you again. But yeah, even with physical least Gohan on the team, the W should be incoming on this turn. So the full Gohan team versus Gohan. Gohanception. But yeah, in Ultimate Gohan Super Easy A is really good. I think he's being a little bit underrated. But we kind of did what I think this is the perfect way to use him. The way we used him in this run is you can just kind of float him off. And then, I guess if you're running Tech Gohan, like once they're transformed, keep them together. Get that little extra bit of boost for him later on in the event. But even just on the team as a floating support, he works really, really well. So, but there you go. Quite a long run, considering it was double 170 leads. And obviously some of these Gohan units start off not doing a lot of damage until they start building up. But yeah, there you go. The full Gohan team versus Gohan. In Ultimate Gohan, super good. I think I put him at, what, he was at 3, arguably 2 on the Super Easy A tier list that I made yesterday. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, full Gohan team. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And any other challenge runs or theme teams you want to see, do let me know. As the game is quiet at the moment, we've got to make our own fun until the new stuff comes out. So let me know what you guys want to see, and maybe that will become a future challenge run video. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.